Hello there, Kanokorob here, and we are back in our trophy room of the Nether Keep that we've been constructing as the interior portion of our Nether Fortress for our New in Town Let's Play. With the trophy room now completed, I believe that puts us at 5 structures for the Nether Keep. Let's see, 1, 2 for the Pure Hearth. We've got 3, 4 for the trophy room, and 5 for the infernal court, which means we only have 1 more structure left before we achieve the harsh exterior advancement for completing 6 Nether Keep structures. It also means that we'll be able to get a new reward from our trophy room for the harsh exterior. So that is kind of what we're working for. So this episode, I believe we're definitely going to be building the Blaze Reactor. But we're also going to see, I think we're going to have time to go up and try to locate the Paradox box to get the what is this doing up here advancement. And we can get both of those trophies right at once at the end of the episode. That's the goal for today. So we'll see if that is something we're able to accomplish. First things first, we're going to put some of these items away. Let's take a look at what we need for the Blaze Reactor. We'll need a total of 32 red nether bricks, which I don't think is going to be a problem. We'll need 24 blaze rods, which we can purchase from our wart tender. And then we'll need 24 bottles of enchanting, which may take a little bit of time to gather, but we should be pretty well on our way for that. So let's go ahead, hop in here, put some of these things away, and see where we're sitting on. Okay, here we have lots of Nether Wart, which is good. We have plenty of nether brick. Specifically, we definitely need to grab a stack for the red nether brick construction. Or crafting, rather. Let's see. I don't think we need anything out of there. We will have to go to the overworld at some point to get the bottles of enchanting. And we'll probably use some bones for that. Oh, we have some of these. Good. We have this one blaze rod, but it's not really going to do us much good because we purchased them in pairs anyway. So we're going to have it kind of spare, regardless of what we do. But we'll need to go to the overworld and purchase bottles of enchanting from the ghosts in our haunted mansion. And the bones may help with that, although I think we have... I don't remember if we actually started growing pumpkins. But we can also purchase them with pumpkins, since we don't have any gas tiers right now. I don't think there's anything else in here that we need right this second. We are going... Oh, we have some jack-o'-lanterns in there. That's right, we gotta unload that from our journey to the village. And I don't think I have... Oh, I do have obsidian. Good. We are going to need that. In fact, I'm going to put that in here. Because we will use that. But first, let's go to the wart pit and try to get all of the nether wart and blaze rods that we need. So we'll take a look and see where we're sitting right now. We may, if we don't have enough, go to the overworld first. Get fortune on this hoe, fingers crossed. And then come back and get the rest of the warts that we need by harvesting here. But let's go ahead and start by doing some of this business. So let's get a full stack here. Excellent. I don't have any mending on anything right now. That's okay. So 1 more for a full stack plus 1. So now we can go ahead and make the red nether brick that we need. Perfect. So then we just need 24 blaze rods. So let's see here. We're going to need a total of, is it 44 nether wart? I'm pretty sure. 43. Okay. Oh, nope. There we go. All right, let's see how many that gives us. Nope, down here. Oh, nowhere near enough. We need lots more than that. Okay, let's go ahead and get the rest of this and see where we can get. We may... Okay, yeah. We're going to need just a little bit more nether wart. But that's okay. Like I said, we're going to go and enchant this diamond hoe, hopefully with fortune, and collect the rest that we need from the various locations that we have them growing in around the fortress and in the overworld. So with that said, I think we're going to drop off the red nether brick and the blaze rods in here, because we're going to use those later. I don't think any piglins heard me, got mad at me. That's good. And then real quick before I forget as well, I think we'll go ahead and just get the rest of the, or hopefully, the rest of the reinforced bricks that we need. It looks like we're going to need more gold, which is a little bit surprising. Let's go see if there's any in our fortress hopper, but if not, we'll have to collect some taxes in the overworld. Oh, we have lots, okay. We'll probably still be able to collect a day or two in the overworld, fingers crossed, and that'll give us lots more gold. So with that said, let's try and get the rest of what we need for reinforced bricks. Oh, he's collecting experience. That's abnormal. A little bit more here. Here we go. Awesome. So let's put that away, put this away, and we have the reinforced bricks that we need. So the rest of this we'll take to the overworld. Eat a carrot. Okay. And hop in here. Ooh, it's raining. Oh dear. Let's get to bed. We don't want it to be a thunderstorm and burn down our town. Ooh, leaky roof. Okay, so once it's morning time, let's take a look at what we have and what we need. So we don't have a lot in the way of things to sell to the ghosts. We've got our bones. Well, let's see. We don't have many spider eyes. We have a little bit of rotten flesh. I don't think we'll need to spend any time at the zombie grinder, but we'll see. And I do have quite a few pumpkins. In addition, I've got the whole red shulker box to unpack too. So let's actually do that real quick. So we've got plenty more pumpkins. So we should be good to sell those to the ghosts in the haunted mansion should we need to. But we'll take a look around and see what our needs are. Because we're also, I think we still have some left in the wizard tower. So we'll check there first when we're enchanting our diamond hoe. But let's put the rest of this away for now. I'll keep those on me. Sweet berries are an item. We'll put there. Grindstone we'll put there. I'll put the iron in here. Go ahead and keep the pumpkin pie on me, I suppose. Put the horse armor in here. Oh, nope, not that. Just that. There we go. Oh, we need more coal while we're here as well. We should do that for sure. Put that away. Yeah, at some point we'll definitely get some coal. We'll need to go out mining a little bit. I don't know whether we need to this episode. We'll take a look around and see. But we might be alright without it. For the moment, let's go up to the wizard tower and enchant this fortune hoe, or this diamond hoe, hopefully with fortune, I should say. And then we will see what our bottle of enchanting situation is looking like. So climb on up here very carefully. We do have a few. I think that's 8. Yeah. So that's a good start. Let's get this hoe enchanted. Oh, fortune 3. Beautiful. And efficiency. Amazing. I don't think I could have asked for a better hoe. That's awesome. Alright, so with that, we are all set to go turn to the nether when we need to, and get lots of drops from our nether wart. We have some nether wart growing here as well, so maybe we'll kind of grab that real quick. Our potion hut has them. There we go. And another thing we could do, one of the ghosts sells bottles of enchanting for gas tiers. I'm not sure what the exchange rate is. I'm sure it's not fantastic, but it may still be worth to buy a couple of gas tiers from our apothecary and sell it to the ghost. But we'll take a look in here and see how we're looking without doing that. And take a look at what the exchange rate is. So I think the zombie flesh one's up here. We don't have quite enough for any of that one. The jack-o'-lantern one's not too bad. 2 jack-o'-lanterns for 4 bottles of enchanting. Spider eye, 13 spider eyes is a bit steep for 6. And then we just need to get up to the gassed one. Oh dear. That is, man. One of the hardest jumps in this whole parkour thing. Obviously I could just build a block ladder or something to get up to that section, but that kind of defeats the fun of why I built the haunted mansion like this. Alright, let's go. Oh, here we go. Okay. Nice. Once you get there, the rest of it's pretty easy. Here we go. Hop up here. There it is. So 3 gas tiers for 15 is actually really good. So that might be what we do. We do have all these jack-o'-lanterns here. All these pumpkins at least, so we can definitely fill up with that. But 12 plus 15, that's more than what we need, really. How much does the apothecary sell? What's the exchange rate there? 4 for 1. Let's go see what our taxes are looking like in the castle treasury, and that'll kind of help us decide, because obviously we could get plenty from selling the pumpkins, but I feel like the exchange rate for the gas tiers is a little more reasonable. Well, we can save these pumpkins for something else down the line. I thought there was one that bought bones, but maybe not. That's not where that goes. I might have been imagining that. Or if there's another more ghost that I'm forgetting about in there that I didn't even check. With that said, to the treasury. And maybe we'll take a look at what our librarian is selling too while we're nearby. Always good to see what the royal librarian has in stock for us. Unbreaking 2, Unbreaking 2, Projectile Protection 4. I don't think that's changed in a while. I don't think we've been in the overworld for very many days. During noon to... Oh, well, we'll check them again in a second. Let's grab all the gold from here, I think. Oh, it's not all here yet. We'll do that and this. There we go. And let's see what the librarian has in store for us. Our bees are doing well, I think. And what do you got today? Luck of the Sea 2, Unbreaking 2, Projectile Protection. So really not any different. That is all right. Okay, so we have lots of gold, so it shouldn't be an issue to do the gas tier trade with the apothecary and then with the ghost in the haunted mansion. I think that is going to be a better use of our resources. So let's hop over in here, buy 1, 2, 3 gas tiers, and then we'll jump up into the haunted mansion once again. Oh. Wait, what was that? Oh. What's up here? Is there another one? I feel like there's one more. Maybe not. I could have sworn there was a bone one, though. I really did. That's alright. Oh, there we go. Nope. Alright. Yo. Yo. Oh, okay. Whew, barely. Nice. Okay. The rest is cake. Jump up here. 15. Awesome. So that leaves us 3 extras that we don't need to trade away. So we'll probably put those back up. Ow. I wonder if he's over here? No. That we can go ahead and put back up in the wizard tower. Because they are convenient to have around. Obviously, we have lots of levels still from beating the Ender Dragon. But if we ever do run out, it's good to have those extra bottles around just to fill up a bit. We can also use them for mending if we need to, but it's good to have them in a nice centralized location, even if that's what we use them for. So, with that, I believe we can return to the Nether and construct the Blaze Reactor. And then we'll go and work on the Paradox Box and get the what is this doing up here advancement. Fingers crossed. Oh, this way. There we go. Set our respawn point there. I'm going to put all the gold in here. And then, oh, we still needed a few more blaze rods, as I recall. Grab that. Yep, I think we're okay. So let's go back to the warp pit and get the rest of the blaze rods that we need. Shouldn't even need to break any of these nether warts because we got the ones in the overworld, and that was plenty. But let's see. Wart tender. Give us the rest of the rods we need. Awesome. So let's go ahead and put the nether wart away, and then we'll build the blaze reactor. Nice and simple. Pretty productive episode, I think. We've got a really, really productive and, I guess not like communicatory, but the kingdom really communicates well with the fortress in terms of resources. You know, we've got a solid economy system built up, more or less. So let us find a good place for the blaze reactor. I'm thinking over here near the pure hearth. I think that just makes sense. Obviously, it doesn't really make a difference, but I think right over here will look the best. Yeah. Oh, we're probably going to kill that Strider. That's too bad. But it's not our young boy, so that's okay. Blaze rods go there. They've got, that. And then the reinforced bricks. There we go. So the blaze reactor, a little bit loud, but we've got 4 blazes trapped in these pods here. And every day at noon, we will get 4 blaze rods in this hopper right here. So really, really cool structure. Obviously, it is so late game. You're going to have 24 blaze rods to spare for this. You probably don't need 4 every day. But they're not useless. You know, making more Eyes of Ender for whatever reason. Extra Ender chests, you know. You can use them for fuel. Obviously, if you have a pure hearth, then you don't need fuel constantly. But if you want things to be smelting simultaneously or what have you, it's just a convenient... Oh, pork chops. It's definitely a powerful structure in its own right, even if by the time one builds it, they might not need it constantly. With that said, I think now is the time that we are going to try and get the paradox box. So we're going to bring some obsidian up with us. We've got our ender chest, so we're okay on that. I don't need this golden sword. I think I think we're going to clean up a little bit here because we don't need really a whole lot of this. Maybe I'll bring the bread. Don't really need that. Oh, we didn't get coal. We'll have to do that at some point. The rest of this I should probably keep on me. I'll put that away. Silk touch I'll keep on me. The sword just in case we need to fight something. But I don't need the shears, and I suppose I'll keep the lava. Okay, that should be a pretty solid group going on. So we need to go to search for the paradox box. So I don't remember if we discussed it very much when I mentioned it last episode, but this is the what is this doing up here advancement. It's under the counter-offensive tree, but it's kind of separate, and it is a challenge advancement to open the paradox box. The only clue that we have for what exactly the paradox box is, or where it is the symbol for the advancement, and of course the advancement name itself. That's our only hint. So what is this doing up here? We have a picture of bedrock for the advancement. That means that the paradox box is going to be somewhere around bedrock. In fact, possibly above the bedrock. With that said, it is in fact above the bedrock, so we do need ender pearls to get up there. We're bringing the obsidian so that we can make a portal back down after we accomplish the advancement, because once we get up there, there's not going to be an easy way to get down. We could bring stuff up to break bedrock, but I don't actually know how to do that, not strongly enough anyway that I'd be able to do it without help. And I think it would be more interesting if I didn't get help. So let's climb up here. We're going to go to the portal factory because it's probably one of the highest locations that we have access to easily. And then we'll kind of carve up a staircase from there up to bedrock level. Hello. Good, I'm wearing gold. How you guys doing? You populating the portal factory? Hello there. Okay, so we definitely want to mine kind of close-ish to, or mine in the direction sort of close to where our fortress is, because obviously, like the Tyrant structures, like all the natural structures in the overworld, the paradox box is going to appear in a certain radius around where we started our fortress. We're not going to be exact, obviously, because we're not using F3, but it's going to give us a better idea of where the center is in terms of our search radius. So, now that we're at bedrock level, we have to be able to systematically figure out where we throw our pearl to get up. So, I believe bedrock kind of, I think that's exactly where we want to be. Bedrock goes down 5 blocks from Y127. And then Y128, I think, is the air right above it. Might be 1 block higher. So if we call that, if we assume this is the top block, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we actually need 1 block even higher than that. It's going to be a little bit tricky to locate. If that's not the case, in fact, maybe I'll even put a torch or something right here. Oh, I don't, oh, they're not in my, offhand, they're in my hotbar. We'll put a torch right there so we can kind of tell that that might be where we need to go up. But we need to really tell for sure if there's no way that there's any bedrock any higher. Because obviously we don't want to waste our ender pearls and have to go all the way back down and get some more. So we need to really investigate and be sure of where we throw our pearl to try to get above the bedrock. And we'll talk more about that when we actually get started on that process. So this is the lowest the bedrock can go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can go 1 block higher than that. And then that's where we'll throw our pearl. I think that is 2 solid layers, and we need 1 layer above that. Oh, is that you? And you know those are the same level. Yeah, but that's higher. I'll put a torch there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is where we want to go. Did I throw 2? Nope. Okay. I think we need to climb up here. I'm not entirely sure. I've done this before, but it's definitely tricky. Ah, man. I know you can do it with a boat too. This is definitely the block we need to do it on. But I'm not quite fast enough. Could it be... Oh, man. I didn't bring wood either, although it's in my ender chest. I wonder if we should do a boat. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no harm. We have plenty of wood, so we can just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, that's 6. There we go. Make a boat. Break that. Put it in here, and then silk touch the ender chest. Okay. So I think, ideally, I don't know if that'll work. Let me see. What if I do... Well, I can't do that, of course. Ooh. Ooh. Is it really not going to let me place a boat at all? Oh, because there's not enough space, I bet. Oh, hi there. How's it going? You find a toy? Some netherrack? Get. I'm busy. Oh! Oh, man. It's right there. I put the boat down. Oh, man. Come on, come on. You can do it. Oh, man, that's all of my pearls. Oh, my gosh. Can I really not get up there? I know I've done this before. Oh, my gosh. That's so annoying. Okay, well, I guess we have to go back and get more pearls. Oh, my gosh. That's so annoying. Oh, hi there. Where do we go down? Ah! We're being chased mercilessly. Where's our... How do we get down? There we go. Put a torch here. There we go. Oh my goodness. Well, we had a good idea. We sort of knew what we were doing. I wonder if a piston would be necessary. I really don't want to use a piston. I was hoping... I mean, I've literally done it before where I can use just ender pearls and get up to the roof. But, you know, what can you do, I guess? We'll have to figure something else out. Okay. You're okay. Oh, that's not where I want to go. There's so many piglins in there. I wonder... Do I have pistons? Do I have a piston? No. Did I take them from the ancient drill? Because if I didn't, then that's an option. We can go down to the ancient drill and grab those, and then potentially build another boat and push ourselves up. That's a thought. I think that's what we might try and do at this point, because I really don't want to have to go back and get more pearls. I think now that we have a boat up there. If I can push myself up, maybe with a minecart rather than a boat, because that can fit in a 1-block space. Oh, I didn't bring my fishing rod. How do those doors keep getting opened? I know oh, I wonder if piglins are spawning down there or something. And then despawning or burning. But not before closing the doors. Or opening them, rather. But yeah, I really don't want to go back and get more pearls. But I think if I can use a minecart, which we have the iron for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 1 for the rail. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Craft some rails. Let's see here. Is that not how it goes? Is it the way around? Oh, that's so expensive. No wonder you get 16. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a minecart now. And then, I mean, I guess I can just craft a piston. Do I have redstone here? I do. Okay, we'll just craft a piston. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. All right. I believe it is like so. There we go. So with that, and then a lever, so I need 1 more stick. I think we can do this. We'll definitely want a lever rather than a button. Okay, I think we can do this. Let's have a golden carrot. Put our bread here and give it another shot. Fingers crossed everything works out. I'm really hoping I know what I'm doing here, or I'm going to be very sad. If I don't, we'll probably... I'm going to have to, I guess, go to the end. Get some ender pearls. Figure something else out. Probably speed through the rest of that at that point. Because at that point, it's just, you know, time wasting for you guys. Not as entertaining to watch. So I'll just collect all the resources that I need, and then give it another, you know, return to normal speed when I give it another go. So we're popping over here, I think. Nope. Where did we build up? Was it over here? Yes, it is. Okay. Put another torch here. Here's our bedrock, and we want to go all the way to the back. Hi, guys. Right here. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is piston and rail on top, minecart, break the rail, I think if we do, so I can get in the minecart, but, oh, not there. Block there. Lever. Oh. Okay. Not quite. That's okay. Do I need a pearl? Oh, maybe I do. But there's a boat up there. And when I left-clicked out, I could barely see the boat. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's the plan. So, let's try that again. And if I have to go get a pearl after this, I think that's gonna be what we do. But it's possible. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. It's possible that I won't need it at all. Oh, I have a question, sir. Can you move? Could you move, please, sir? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Thank you. Okay. Lever. Oh, we were so close. Yes. Oh, we did it. Oh, yes. We are on top of the nether roof. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're going to leave that boat there, I think, and actually move this pillar over just a little bit. Whew, okay. So now we're on the nether roof, which is a feat in and of itself. But the next step is to actually locate the paradox box. and it's very small. It's just a chest. There's no light. There's no structure around it. It's just a chest. So kind of, this isn't really the center of our fortress, but we're going to kind of use it as the center of our search radius. So I'm going to try and go out as far as I can while still being able to see it. And then we'll kind of circle around it and look around everywhere we can for the paradox box. So let's do this. Go in F5 so that we can kind of get a little bit of a wider view and be able to still see the center. Okay. So this probably isn't quite a big enough search radius as well. But we're going to start here and then figure it out from there. Fingers crossed, we're very lucky, it's very nearby. But if not, then we will find a way to expand our search radius even more. Oh, I can't see it. There we go. Okay. So keep your eyes peeled for a chest. We're looking for a very small chest. No lighting. Nothing particularly special about it. Oh, nope, those are just mushrooms. Okay, so it's not in a good radius around where we came up, but that's okay, because now I've noticed that the fire resistance is, we're within its radius, but only kind of barely. So if we can kind of use the fire resistance to triangulate approximately where the center of our fortress is, then we can, oh, come on. Figure it out. Is it really close by here? I thought I didn't have it when I was over here. Okay, so yeah. So right around here is where it picks up. Yep. Which tells me, I think, that the center of our fortress is more so towards this direction. So let's travel this way some and see if we can sort of use that information to triangulate more or less where our fortress is. So I'm gonna put a little thing right here, and we'll go over this way some and see where the fire resistance ends, and hopefully that'll tell us approximately where our fortress is based on the fire resistance. And then from there, oh, good. So right, I'm gonna say, oh, it must be closer to this direction. Still don't have it back. So where is the fortress? Very interesting. It must be closer to over here. Huh. It could be a very small radius. I mean, the radius is only 100 blocks. Maybe we're already around the center. Oh yeah, we should have it by now if it's in this direction. So maybe we were already right above it and just getting the very top of its little sphere of influence. See, there's our first pillar. So we're already basically near the center, is what I'm getting. Yeah. Because if we, yeah. So I think what we want to call the center is probably somewhere, I want to say, about here. I feel like that makes sense. So if we say this is approximately the center, we've checked largely over there. Let's go out further in this direction. Go really out as far as we can. Obviously, the actual the paradox box is not going to be within the fire resistance range, but that gives us an idea of the center to look around. Now, the deal with the paradox box is it does generate within the same radius as the Nether bases, as the Tyrant's bases, but that's still I think, at maximum 140 blocks away from the center. And that's radius, not diameter. Oh my goodness. I'm not seeing anything up here. I mean, it is hard to find. That is sort of the point. Okay, let's go back this way and circle around the other direction. You know, it's just a chest. There's nothing around it. Nothing to help indicate where it might be. We just have to keep looking around on top of the barren bedrock roof where it's easy to get lost, and hope that we can find it. Hope that it shows up on the horizon. But the fog, I mean, the fog is, what? What's that? You think 50 blocks tops? So we're going to have to get away from this central pylon bit that we're marking ourselves with, if we're hoping to find it within the 140 block radius. But that means getting lost. And we don't have like a lodestone compass or anything like that, so we are in a bit of a pickle here. We can expand our radius, of course. We can keep going kind of in that direction and use a smaller pylon kind of like that to mark our way back home. But it's dangerous, because if we get lost, we can't find the center again. We have to build our portal and then return to this area once again. Return to the bedrock roof, which was itself, you know, a feat, a difficult one, in the hopes that we're able to try again and find it again and not get lost. Okay, so that way we know which direction is back towards the center. So let's come way out here. That should be good. Seeing anything on the horizon? I don't think so. Okay. Alright, let's go off this way and try not to lose our little marker. And keep looking. Okay. That's pretty far now that we should be able to see. So I think at least for the moment we can probably call it for this direction. I don't think it's going to be in that direction. There's our fire resistance again. So now I think let's go ahead off in that direction. I think we'll reduce the size of that pylon and just make sure it's denoted as our entry point rather than anything else. In fact, I'll even kind of build a little square or something. There we go. But that is what our actual center origin is. So if we come over here, we still have it, which is interesting. Ah, there it goes. I want to do right around here as our next origin. And we'll search around. I guess we'll start over here, actually. So once again, we'll back up as much as we can from that little marker indicator dealio so we can still see it. And then we'll look around for the chest. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. Let's mark that and go off this way. Alrighty. All that work paid off. We found it. The paradox box. So the paradox box, before we actually get to, you know, solving it, it's a puzzle. So we click it, it vanishes. It's actually teleported over here. We click it again, a different sound, teleports back to its original position. We can't quite see inside it fast enough to see if there's anything there. It's just gonna break on us again. And if we try to break it, doesn't matter. It's just gonna go ahead and reset itself. So with that said, I'm going to put a time up on screen for you guys to skip ahead if you don't want the paradox box spoiled. If you don't mind, or you do want the paradox box spoiled, or you're here specifically to get the paradox box solved, in fact, I'm going to take a small picture here, then obviously you can stick around. But personally, when people ask me, like in the Discord, like, what is the paradox box? How do you solve it? I'm not going to tell them the answer, because it's a puzzle. It should be solved through trial and error, and it can be solved through trial and error. Everyone who has come in and asked how to solve it, and I tell them it's a puzzle, solve it through trial and error, they all have come back within about 10-15 minutes and said they solved it, which is fantastic. So I believe in you guys that you can too. So now's your last chance. I'm going to put a time up on screen for you to skip ahead to if you don't want to see how the paradox box is solved. And if you do, we're going to go ahead and get started. So the paradox box is obviously a teleportation. If you're at all familiar with the Deoxys kind of event from the old Game Boy games for Pokemon, specifically Leaf Green, Fire Red, and Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, on Birth Island there's a little triangle, and when you click it, it kind of moves out of your way. And if you continue to click it, often I'm pretty sure it's directional based. The paradox box certainly is, but I think the triangle is too, which is how I came up with this puzzle. It's directional based. So if you click it while facing the wrong direction, it'll reset. If you click it facing the right direction, then it'll move on to its next phase. So if we start from that direction, and then we face that direction, it moves to its third phase. And we face this direction, fourth phase. And then, of course, we're at you hear the ascending tone of the paradox box as you continue to pass through each phase, and ultimately we get our advancement. What is this doing up here? The chest explodes with a poof of smoke to show us that we have successfully solved it and been able to open it to reveal the Piece of Infinity, a mysterious artifact of prison-like density. So this structure, the Piece of Infinity, is a unique music disc, obviously, as part of New in Town, and it was going to be, I'm going to put another rack actually, used for a end city structure, sort of an end game type situation. It's going to be very powerful. The point was it was the prison for the Tyrant. The Tyrant being, of course, an immortal wither. He is unable to die, even being killed. So you were going to use the Piece of Infinity to create a prison for him for all eternity in the end city. And of course, you would use this infinite, prison-like dense object to construct that. Ultimately, I ended up scrapping the idea from the base New in Town. Ooh, let's see where we end up. Probably very, very far. Oh boy, and it's nighttime. I don't know really how we're going to find our way home. I didn't actually think that far ahead. There is a taiga in that direction, so we might just kind of go that way and hope that that is the taiga that's near our house, or near our village. But it's entirely possible. Oh, it's morning time. Okay. Now this structure was re-implemented in the. Oh, we only have 3 fireworks. Well, I guess 3 is better than nothing. Was going to be is re-implemented in the official aesthetic New in Town pack, which we will probably install at some point, along with all the other custom structure packs made by users of New in Town and members of the community. But for now, without that pack, the Piece of Infinity is just for bragging rights in the base New in Town. Okay. So yes, this is a taiga. I'm going to take this off. Hopefully the taiga that's near our village. Oh, I see an ocean here. I hope we don't have to cross it. Let's go this way. Oh dear. This is really, really large, and that's an ocean. Yeah, I don't know that we're actually traveling the correct direction. And I don't know how to find our way home. Well? So, trying to remember now. We might be able to orient ourselves. Oh, a forest fire. So, yes, let's now figure out how we're going to get home. The journey home, I think, is the part that I didn't think about very well. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, I gotta think through this. So, if we are in... So this is the sunrise. So when we're at home, when we're at our settlement, the sun sets, the floating island is in front of it, and we see the shadow of the floating island over our town, or over the valley that is just ahead of, over the valley between our town and the swamp. Which means if the sun is rising there, it sets here. Which means that doesn't really tell us anything, because I don't know what direction the town is from here. I mean, we know... No, that really doesn't tell us anything. That's completely useless information. Oh, man. I really don't know how we're gonna get home. Well, I think for now, guys, that's probably gonna call it for this episode. We have the piece of infinity, we constructed the Blaze Reactor, but now we are hopelessly lost, and next episode will be all about, I think, trying to find our way home. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to leave a like and share with your friends. And remember to subscribe so you can keep an eye on when the next episode comes out, where we try to find our way back to the kingdom. If you guys feel like supporting me, the support on Patreon would be very much appreciated. And remember that you can also get involved with the community with the Discord link down below. I've also started working more on getting involved with social media, so I have a Twitter page now that I'd be super grateful if you could follow and get involved with me in that way as well. With that said, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.